If your lead managers aren't following up effectively and at the right cadence, you're just wasting your marketing dollars. Most fix and flip operations or real estate brokerage operations are always saying, the leads aren't good, we need more leads. In actuality, there's gold in the CRM, there's gold in the leads that you have. You're just not servicing them properly. And most of the time, you're not getting to the leads in a timely manner. Today, I'm gonna show you exactly how you manage incoming leads if you have a fix and flip or wholesale operation. So when you have the incoming lead, you have to get to the lead within 5 minutes or less, preferably 3 minutes or less. The closer you call them to when the lead initially comes in, the better you are, the better your chance of converting. Because listen, selling a house a lot of times in a cash situation is an emotional decision. At that moment, they've probably been in trouble for some time, but at that moment they're experiencing a pain, which is causing them to look at that mailer or do a Google search or react to a television commercial, whatever it is, but it's making them pick up the phone and call you when in theory they could have called you a million times over the last maybe year or 2 years prior. So it's very important to get them right then and there at that heightened sense. If you wait 5, 10, 20 minutes, a day, 2 days to try to call them back, a lot of times they've come down from that emotional state and they're not going to be as interested in possibly setting the appointment of selling the property. So speed to lead is vital. When the lead comes in, extremely important to hit them aggressively for the first 30 days, and then it can kind of fade out from there, but it still goes on in perpetuity. So what happens is the lead comes in, you double tap them, leave a voicemail and text. So what I mean by double tap, leave a voicemail and text is, if a lead comes in at 10 o'clock, let's say it gets pushed through to your CRM from a web lead, you would call them. If they don't pick up, you hang up, you wait 3 seconds, you call them again. Why do you do that? A lot of times people won't recognize a number, so they won't pick up. If you call 2 times in a row, a lot of times people think it's an emergency and they need to pick up. So we found that to be very effective. On the second ring, on the second call, you leave a voicemail and then follow up with a text. And you do that twice a day for the first 3 days until you get them on the phone. So lead comes in at 10 o'clock, double tap, voicemail, text, do the same thing at 3 o'clock, do the same thing on day 2, do the same thing on day 3. Now, from that point, you wanna do that every 3 days up until day 30. So every 3 days, you put the follow-up in the system, double tap in the morning, double tap at night. Once you get to the 30-day mark at day 31, you're just gonna do that every 30 days in perpetuity and just keep it in the system until they either opt out, you set the appointment, or they tell you that they sold the property to somebody else. But typically, if you do this effectively and your lead managers follow the process that I laid out here, you're gonna be setting far more appointments in a shorter period of time and even convert some of the ones that got through that you didn't convert in the first 30 days, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road. So I'm curious to hear from you. If you're in the fix and flip and wholesale business and you have a different process that you found effective, I'd love to leave a comment down below, send me a message. If you like this video and you see value in it, give me a like, give me a follow. We'll see you on the next one.